Hey subs, what did I find when I went poking around in your video archives? Welcome back to Alpacamade. I'm so glad you stopped by. It is March 22nd, 2020, and this time I'm bringing you projects and things to do from my very own subs. I went rooting around in their video archives, and this is the first thing I saw. Old Redding Farm in Connecticut assembling a beehive from Amazon. Who would have thought you could buy a beehive off of Amazon? But they did, and they show you how to set it up while they're waiting for their bee packages. We became acquainted with each other because I was watching them build the cutest little greenhouse out of old windows. So there's a twofer from Old Redding Farm in Connecticut. Links for everything in the show notes, as always. Let's go visit Ruthie and Clay and their backyard farm. Their property appears to be what we would call in Michigan a double lot, meaning it's big enough for two actual houses with yards side by side, but they only have their house there. We're going to go look at Ruthie's hazelnuts.
Yeah, it won't be long we have to do these hazelnuts too. They're already turning brown. This one just fell off. Now this is what they look like when they're ready to harvest. They open up, the husk turns brown, and they open right up so you can see the nut. This one's not quite open yet, but they are turning brown, so we're gonna have to pick them for any. I guess we don't have to worry about too much about squirrels because cats have been getting the squirrels and chipmunks. So we'll have some nuts here. There's a lot of them. This one's ready to go too. Looks like we gotta do grapes and hazelnuts tomorrow.
Did you know you can make flour out of hazelnuts just like you can almonds? Hazelnuts are chock with nutritional value, and you can grow them as ornamental shrubs. They appear to be in shrub form about the size of a snowball bush or maybe a large forsythia, but you can also prune them so that they become a small tree. So instead of planting some, bush that does nothing for you, think about planting a hazelnut bush or tree. They have beautiful catkins in the springtime and vibrant color in the fall. I'm leaving you two links. They are hardy from zones 4 to 8. Stop by and see Ruthie and cheer her up for her broken arm. Ruthie, I told you I'd get to those hazelnuts. You made me work for it because I had to dig to last fall, but it was worth it. See you soon. Mama of the Wild Ones link today is her making elderberry syrup. And unfortunately, she had music in the background, which is way cool. I'm okay with that. But since I didn't know where it came from, I had to mute the clip and make sure that I don't inadvertently get a copyright violation. So go over to Mama of the Wild Ones channel, links in the show notes, and look at her elderberry syrup. She made this last year. Nobody's sick in her house as far as we know. Tell her that Alpacamade said hi. She's a commenter, not a subscriber. So commenters and subscribers have been featured in this video. Last but certainly not least, we are going back to Lumnah Acres. We introduced you to them yesterday. Al's the one who says, "Good morning, modern setters." Well, today Al had some things to say that really hit home with me, and I hope they bless you as well.
There, that'll be nice. Now we need to realign our door latch. Been having a lot of comments on the videos lately. Al, do you ever mess up? Do you ever make mistakes? Yes, I do. And this is one of them. So one of the things I tell myself all the time is failure is not an option. Not meaning like don't ever fail or make a mistake. We learn by making mistakes. If you didn't make mistakes, you wouldn't learn as well. But what I mean by failure is you don't fail until you give up. So failure is not an option. We don't have an option to give up. We have an option to make a mistake, learn from it, and grow and become a better person. But we don't have the option to fail and then make a mistake and then just give up. Just because you make one mistake doesn't mean it's over with. It's just the beginning. It's just a new way that we learned of how not to do something or how to do something differently next time. Now I know I need to make my doors smaller when I'm building them inside in the winter. I always make them a little small, but being made in the wintertime inside in the dry workshop, I didn't make them small enough. It should install pretty easy now.
So, did Al's door fit? You're going to have to go to the link in the show notes to find out. And you'll see his wife Gina trying a brand new power tool new to her. It's really a hoot. Thanks for stopping by. I got to tell you, I have to take a break for at least today and tomorrow because I'm in the middle of 2 projects, or maybe 5. There is a project on the desk for you to do with your kids, but I have to make a new studio location in my apartment for some future things. So check the community tab if you don't hear from me for, 3-4 days and wonder what I'm up to. I'll see you soon. Remember, stay 6 feet away from everybody that you don't live with, and be kind to each other. Be helpful. I'll see you soon.